Hi everyone and welcome back to Simming with Abby. Today we are going to attempt to recreate Kourtney Kardashian's living room. She posted the pictures of her new crib on InStyle Magazine's website, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. I've linked it down below so you can see the kind of inspiration that I got from her living room. And I'm going to try and recreate it as close as possible. Obviously I am limited with what I can do because I'm on The Sims. We don't have all the same objects, but we're going to find things that are really similar. So I thought her living room was absolutely amazing. It's just full of black and white stripes, which is my favorite thing right now. I'm just loving black and white stripes and anything black and white really. I just absolutely love black and white. And I'm starting off by adding in the windows. She has these curved black windows. So right now I'm basing the spacing based on the objects that she has in the room. So I noticed that the windows pretty much go all the way up to the edge of the wall. So I pushed in the walls a little bit so that so it looked as similar as possible. Now I'm adding in some side tables and I'm adding in some lamps, and these lamps were the closest lamps that I could find that looked like her lamps. Well, the lamp shade looked like her lamps, and I just made the base of the lamp in a teal color that she has. I'm adding some lights. She has these really cute like ball lights hanging, and I just decided to add lights that looked kind of similar. Now for over the fireplace, she has this really nice pretty teal colored painting, and I couldn't find a teal painting that looked like that. So I went with this really fun, bright, vibrant painting. I thought it kind of added some color to the room, a nice pop of color, and I thought it was really nice. So that's what I added. And then I put in those curtains. She has sheer black curtains, but we don't have sheer curtains on The Sims, not unless it's custom content. I don't have any of that. So I just decided to add in these simple black curtains. I think that still works just as well. Now for the floor, she has a rug which has such a unique design, but I couldn't create the exact design. So we went with these diamond shapes. I think it's similar, but it's still just as cute. And now I'm just adding in like hallways and an archway, and I had to move the house to a different town because it was way too dark, so that's why the screen just flipped over a little bit. So now that we're in this new town, it's just a little bit brighter. It's still not completely bright enough, so I do have to add in some more lights, but we're going to add in some chairs now, and I thought these chairs matched the chairs that she has in her living room so well. I thought it was almost the exact same chair, so I went with this chair and I just made it black. And I think that also adding in some more lighting, some more of those bulb lightings really does help with the lighting in the living room. It's a really dark room because there's lots of black everywhere. Although there is lots of white, there's still lots of black. So the black does kind of darken the room. And we're just adjusting the chair to be black, and we're adding in that pillow. That pink pillow was the exact color that she has already, so I didn't have to adjust the color, and the yellow button was the exact yellow that she has for the other yellow, so I didn't have to adjust that either, so it was pretty easy to get those pillows down. So now I'm going to add in a couch, and it was really hard to find a couch that was exact. In fact, I couldn't find a couch that was exact, but this was the most similar couch because it had the curved side. If you see on the side, the right hand side, it's got a curved side armrest, should I say. So I went with that couch. Although her armrest is curved on the left side on her picture, it's still close enough, I guess. And I decided to just keep it all white instead of having the black base. I just kept it an all white couch. I thought that was really nice as well. So because we couldn't add the painting in that teal color, I decided to make a teal cushion on the couch, so we could still get that big pop of color in the room. It wasn't exactly the same, but I thought it was still nice. Now for the second cushion, I tried to recreate the exact cushion that she had with the same colors, and after putting all these different colors on it, the same colors that she has, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so ugly. I just cannot do it. I've got to just make it something simple. So I decided to just pull out the color green and pull out the color blue, and we just kept it that blue, green, and white, and I think it worked out pretty nicely. So now for the coffee table. This was my hardest thing because I just do not like the way that she has that checkered coffee table on top of the black and white rug. I think it's just so intense. I think it's just too much. So I did look at this and think, okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep it this way. So I did do a little bit of adjusting, and I tried to play around with different other coffee tables to see if maybe something else would work or something else would look nice. But eventually I go back to that coffee table and I just decided to keep the top of it white and the center of it with the striped pattern. I think that was enough. I think that she has a little bit too much striped and too much checkered in the living room. So that white coffee table makes it look a little bit better. So these chairs are almost the exact same chairs that she has in her living room. Thank you, Sims, for making these chairs because they look so nice. And I made it the electric blue that she has. I'm loving the pop-up color she has all over the room. So I made this electric blue chair and this kind of stone pattern for the actual chair. I know that I think it's wood, but I think the stone looks a little bit nicer. And so now I'm just adjusting to make sure everything fits. Now, the only thing else that I wanted to do was add some things on top of the coffee table. And because that coffee table is kind of awkwardly shaped and awkwardly made on The Sims, it doesn't let me put anything on it. So for now, I'm just adding in some books. I tried to add a book to the table, but the table was too small, and the placing on The Sims is really awkward, so I had to just put the books there, kind of hanging off, and I added a tissue box, and I added a little mini light there on the fireplace. I thought that was cute. So I tried to put the books on the table by putting another coffee table inside of the coffee table, which would allow me to put stuff on top, but I just thought it made the coffee table look super weird. So I do change it, and I'm just adding in these lanterns. These are my favorite. I think that she should have had these type of lanterns on her wall. I think it would really spruce up the room a little bit more. So I decided to add it to my room anyway. I thought that was really nice. And I'm just adding in some more archways with the illusion that they go into other parts of the house. So now I'm just deciding what to put on this coffee table. I just don't know what I'm going to put on the coffee table. So eventually I do go with this nice bowl of fruits and a little ornament, and I made it a bright pink ornament. I thought it was a cute little horse. And I decided to place the books under the couch instead of on top of the coffee table. I thought that was a little bit nicer. So I changed up the wood. I thought that having a different style wood would make the room a little bit more appealing because it was just too dark. I thought that it was just way too dingy and dark. I couldn't do it. So I made it a little bit brighter. These pictures are actually my favorite that are on The Sims at all, period. I love these little cute pictures. You can change the frames and make them as cute as possible. So I just added in those pictures there on the wall with a black frame, and I just think it looks fabulous. So we are done. We have created a Kourtney Kardashian inspired living room. Tons of color, tons of black and white. I think it just looks absolutely fabulous. I decided to put the fire on so that you guys could get an idea of what it actually looks like when it's in action. And so I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you have just found my channel. And I would love to see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching Simming with Abby, and I'll see you guys. Bye everyone.